Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel, Fluent Pro Hub.
Hello, and welcome back to Fluent Pro Hub. My name is Emily, and today we are going to do something very special together. This video is not about fast speech or difficult grammar. It's not about complicated words or tricky sentences. Today is all about listening, really listening to simple, clear English that you can follow easily. You don't need to speak yet. You don't need to write anything. All you need to do is sit back, relax, and listen carefully. Let this be a moment where you give yourself permission to learn at your own pace without pressure or stress. Many people feel nervous when they hear native speakers talk quickly. They think, I can't understand them, or maybe my English isn't good enough. But the truth is, understanding spoken English takes time. It takes practice. And most of all, it takes patience. That's why today we're going to take our time. We're going to speak slowly. We're going to break things down into small pieces so that everything feels easy and comfortable for you. Because this isn't about how fast you learn. It's about giving yourself the space to grow, one sentence at a time. So imagine this. You are sitting in a quiet room. There is no noise around you. Your phone is on silent. There's no music playing in the background. Just you and me having a calm, simple conversation. That's exactly what this is, a conversation. Even though I am the only one speaking, I want you to imagine that you are listening to someone you trust, someone who speaks clearly and gently, just for you. So close your eyes if you want to, or just relax and focus on the sound of my voice. Take a deep breath, let go of any pressure, and enjoy the process. Let's start with something simple. Let's talk about the world around us. The sky is blue today. The sun is shining brightly. The trees are tall and green. The birds are flying from branch to branch, making soft sounds. These are all basic sentences, but they help build your mind, your memory, and your understanding of English. Try to picture each sentence as you hear it. When I say the sun is shining, imagine the sun outside, warm and bright. When I say the birds are singing, picture them flying through the air, making happy little noises. This is how you connect words with meaning. This is how you begin to understand English naturally. Now let's try something a little longer. Imagine waking up in the morning. You open your eyes slowly. You stretch your arms above your head. You yawn and sit up in bed. You look out the window and see the sunlight coming in. You get up and walk to the bathroom. You turn on the tap and splash water on your face. You brush your teeth and look at yourself in the mirror. Then you put on some clothes and go to the kitchen. You make a cup of tea or coffee. Maybe you eat some toast or fruit. You sit down and take a few minutes to enjoy your breakfast. This is the beginning of your day, and every word you just heard was part of a simple story, a story told in English. Did you follow that? Was it easy to understand? If yes, great. If not, don't worry. You can listen again. You can pause. You can repeat. You can take your time. One thing I want you to remember is this: it's okay to feel unsure. It's okay to feel tired. Learning a language is not easy, but it is possible. And every time you listen to something like this, you are taking one step closer to fluency. Let's keep going. Let's talk about feelings. How do you feel right now? Are you feeling calm? Are you feeling curious? Maybe you're feeling sleepy, or maybe you're feeling excited. All of these feelings are normal. And in English, we have many words to describe them. For example, we can say, I feel happy, or I feel tired, or I feel confused, or I feel proud. Each of these words helps us explain how we are inside, and when you learn to use them, you start to express yourself more clearly. Here are some more examples. I feel bored. I feel hungry. I feel thirsty. I feel cold. I feel warm. I feel safe. Can you say those words out loud? Try saying, I feel happy. Now try, I feel tired. Again, I feel confused. Keep going. Say each one slowly. Feel the words in your mouth. Hear the sound in your ears. This is how you start to speak. Not by being perfect, but by trying. Now let's talk about actions. What do people do during the day? People wake up. People brush their teeth. People drink water. People eat food. People walk. People sit. People read books. People watch videos. People work. People rest. People smile. People laugh. People cry. People dream. Each of these verbs shows an action, and when you combine them with other words, you can create full sentences. For example, she wakes up early. He brushes his teeth. They drink water after exercise. We eat lunch together. I walk to the park. You sit quietly. These are all simple sentences, but they carry meaning. They tell a story. They show movement. They help you understand what is happening. And the more you hear them, the easier they become to understand. So keep listening, keep repeating, keep learning. Let's talk about the past now. Sometimes we talk about things that already happened. Yesterday, I went for a walk. Last week, I finished a new project. 2 days ago, I met a friend for coffee. These are all examples of past tense. And even though they are different from present tense, they still follow patterns. Once you understand those patterns, you can start building your own sentences. For example, yesterday, I cooked dinner. Last night, I watched a movie. 2 hours ago, I sent an email. These are all correct sentences, and they all help you share your experiences. Let's try talking about the future too. What will you do tomorrow? Will you study? Will you meet friends? Will you go shopping? Will you cook something new? The word will helps us talk about things that haven't happened yet, and it makes our sentences clear and strong. For example, I will call you later. She will visit her family next weekend. We will start work at 9. These sentences are easy to understand because they follow a pattern. And once you know that pattern, you can use it to talk about your own plans. Let's move on now. Let's talk about places. Where do you live? Do you live in a city? Do you live near the sea? Do you live in a house or an apartment? These are all questions about location, and knowing how to answer them helps you talk about your life in English. For example, I live in a small town. I live near the market. I live with my parents. I live alone. These are all simple answers, but they give information. And the more you practice giving them, the more confident you will feel. What about your room? Can you describe it in English? My room is clean. There is a bed in the corner. There is a desk near the window. There are books on the shelf. There is a lamp on the table. These are all details that help paint a picture. And when you learn to describe your surroundings, you start to build your vocabulary. You start to find the words that fit your life. Let's also talk about your daily routine. Every person has a routine. A routine is the order of things you do each day. Some people wake up early. Some people sleep late. Some people exercise in the morning. Some people prefer to relax first. There is no single right way to live, but routines help us organize our time. And when we talk about them in English, we get better at expressing ourselves. For example, I usually wake up at 7. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I drink a glass of water and have breakfast. Then I check my phone and plan my day. After that, I start working or studying. At noon, I take a short break. In the evening, I cook dinner or order something to eat. Later, I relax or watch a show. Before bed, I read a book or listen to music. Then I go to sleep. These are all parts of a daily routine. And when you listen to them slowly, you start to notice the rhythm of English. You start to hear how sentences flow. You start to understand how people talk in real life. But again, the goal today is not just to talk about routines. The main goal is to help you improve your listening skills. So, I will keep speaking slowly and clearly. I will avoid difficult words unless I explain them. I will repeat important phrases so they stay in your memory. And I will keep the energy positive and encouraging. Remember, there is no rush. You can pause the video anytime. You can rewind and listen again. You can write down words you don't understand and look them up later. You can even read along while listening to match the sounds with the spelling. All of these are great ways to learn. Let's continue now. Let's talk about people. Who do you spend time with? Do you live with your family? Do you have close friends? Do you spend time with coworkers or classmates? Talking about people helps you build relationships in English, and it gives you more ways to express yourself. For example, I live with my sister. She is kind and funny. We often cook together. My best friend is named Rena. She lives in another city. We talk every week. My teacher is very helpful. She explains things clearly. My neighbor is friendly. He always says hello. These are all simple sentences, but they give us a lot of information. They tell us about relationships, personalities, and daily interactions. The more you hear sentences like these, the easier it becomes to make your own. Let's also talk about food. Food is something everyone understands, and describing what you eat can be a fun way to learn new words. For example, I like fruits and vegetables. I enjoy drinking tea in the morning. I sometimes eat rice with chicken. I love eating ice cream on hot days. I don't like spicy food very much. These are all personal preferences. And when you talk about what you like and don't like, you start to build confidence in your English speaking ability. So don't be afraid to share your thoughts. Use simple sentences. Make mistakes. Learn from them. And keep moving forward. Let's talk about hobbies too. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? Do you like reading books? Do you enjoy watching movies? Do you play sports or games? Do you like drawing or painting? Do you enjoy cooking or baking? For example, I enjoy reading novels in English. I like watching documentaries. I play badminton on weekends. I love writing in my journal. I enjoy gardening. I sometimes draw pictures when I'm relaxed. Hobbies are a great topic to talk about because they reflect your personality. And when you learn to talk about them in English, you start to sound more natural and fluent. We can also talk about goals. What do you hope to achieve in the future? Do you want to improve your English? Do you want to travel to another country? Do you want to get a new job or start a business? Setting goals gives you direction. And talking about them in English helps you stay motivated. For example, my goal is to speak English confidently. I want to travel to London someday. I hope to get a promotion at work. I want to learn how to write emails in English. I hope to make new friends through English. These are all realistic goals, and when you say them out loud, they start to feel possible. That's the power of language. It helps you dream, plan, and grow. Let's take a short break now. Close your eyes if you want. Breathe deeply. Let go of any tension in your body. Just listen to my voice and allow yourself to relax. This is your time to learn without pressure, to grow without fear, to understand without rushing. When you feel ready, come back and continue listening. There's plenty more to explore, and every minute you spend here is helping you improve your English listening skills. So take your time, listen carefully, repeat silently in your mind, and enjoy the journey. Let's keep going. Let's talk about nature. Nature is beautiful and calming, and describing it in English can help you learn new words and expressions. For example, I love walking in the forest. The trees are tall and the air is fresh. Birds sing in the morning. The sun rises slowly. The sky turns pink and orange. There is peace in the silence. The wind moves gently through the leaves. Everything feels peaceful. Nature is a wonderful subject to talk about because it uses sensory language, words that describe what we see, hear, smell, touch, and feel. And the more you hear these kinds of sentences, the more you'll start to understand how English speakers describe the world around them. Let's also talk about emotions in more detail. Emotions are a big part of life, and learning to talk about them in English helps you express yourself better. For example, I feel excited about my new job. I feel nervous before meetings. I feel proud of myself for learning English. I feel sad when I miss my family. I feel surprised when something unexpected happens. Emotional words help us connect with others, and when you learn to use them correctly, you start to communicate more clearly and honestly. Let's also talk about dreams. Everyone has dreams. Some people dream about traveling. Some dream about starting a business. Some dream about becoming fluent in English. Dreams give us hope, and sharing them in English helps you believe in them more. For example, I dream of living in another country. I dream of speaking English perfectly. I dream of meeting new people through English. I dream of writing a book in English. I dream of teaching others what I have learned. Dreams may seem far away, but they start with small steps. And every time you listen to English like this, you're taking one of those steps. Keep your focus steady, stay relaxed, and enjoy the gentle rhythm of the English language. And remember, you're doing great. Keep going. Thank you for staying with me until the end. I know listening for a long time can feel tiring, but you made it, and that shows how serious you are about improving your English. Every word you heard today helped your brain get more comfortable with spoken English. You're building something big, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. Learning a language is like planting a seed. At first, you don't see anything happening, but with time, care, and patience, it grows into something beautiful. That's exactly what's happening with your English. So be proud of yourself. Be kind to yourself and keep going. Don't stop here. Come back tomorrow. Listen again. Repeat. Learn new words. Speak softly to yourself. Build your confidence step by step. I believe in you, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep practicing, and remember, slow progress is still progress. See you soon. Goodbye for now. Heart.